welcome back. Where last we left off, we were in the middle of a combat with a man riding a smoke-ridden raven up in the air, trying to sort of force himself upon all of you. Engaging in combat, it seems Zinnia was quick to summon her own air support in the form of 2 giant vultures that are currently grappling the beast.
Call an airstrike.
The AC-130s, but they're just fucking vultures.
AC-130 above.
But where we last left off, it was Zinnia's turn. So Zinnia, what would you like to do? Yes, he is currently grappled by them, so he can't move too much, but he is in the air. He's in the air by 10 feet.
Oh god.
It's so a divine smite is like, imagine like a holy bolt of lightning, basically. It does come from the sky, or if it is inflicted by a specific weapon, it'll come from the source of the weapon itself.
Just imagining the grenade as like a lightning rod, basically.
Uh-huh.
Do it. Do it.
Oh.
Do it.
Yeah. Okay. That's only 20 feet. Yeah, it's a little pearl on your necklace. As your vultures grapple this beast incarnate of smoke, you casually stroll up, take off the pearl from your necklace, and gently toss it right underneath him before he can even think. Looks down. He looks down and he sees the pearl land, and it starts to glow an effervescent white. From above, the clouds swirl and form, parting the ways for a giant holy bolt of divine smite to come at him. So, with the divine smite being 5th edition, we cast this at its normal level, so it will. A second. A divine smite damage will deal 2d8. So feel free to roll 2d8.
Ooh.
12.
Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
Ah, wiggity wiggity woo.
And that's multiplied by 2.
Yes, that is true.
He's
Because he is weak. Yes.
Vulnerability.
So that's a total of 24 damage.
What a great.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn? Well, you've done a walking and you've done a bonus action. That's a bonus action because all you did was interact with an object. He's still flying in the air, high and mighty. My god, all the radiant damage coming at him. Fuck. Okay. So he needs to make a DC Con 4. Okay, let me roll for him. That is going to be a con check. So we'll do his +5. Ooh, bad roll for him. He takes 22 damage. It is with this moonbeam as it comes down, the second basically divine force from the heavens, as if the holy lightning bolt wasn't enough. It is immediately followed by the silvery pillar of pain. And as it encompasses him and the silver fire eventually fades from his dark, smoky mount, you see that he's taken a decent amount of damage, and then he is stumbled, if only briefly.
Sheesh.
You can still walk if you have not used your full 30 feet. You did 15, yeah. So you still have your walk left. Okay. Dare, what would you like to do?
That's a great ass question. He's 10 feet up in the air, right?
He is 10 feet up in the air.
I can't do shit. I'll back off like here, 5 feet. And I'd like to throw my dagger.
Ooh, chuck that dagger.
Let's go.
Ah,
A nat 1.
critical fail. Let's go.
Oh no.
It's a
Unfortunately,
bystander bind him.
as you chuck this dagger, the vultures are tugging him still to and fro, unable to get. Oh, actually, sorry, Rage. After this, really quickly, do you want to command your vultures to do anything else, or do you want them to continue grappling? Because they get controlled on your turn. Okay. So Dare, as the dagger gets thrown, Le Corbeau Noir catches it in his hand through all of the mayhem, and he pockets it himself, a new shiny for his collection. So now he will be able to use that dagger for anything else. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No. There's nothing else I can do.
Okay. Then it comes to Le Corbeau Noir. As he is busy struggling with all of these forces around him and the large heavens above, he cries out with a mighty cry that this is not, that the sky is his territory, that he will be reigning king here. And you will see the smoke start to exhume from his skeletal mount, or his machinated? That'd be the word. His machinated mount. The smoke pours in a greater excess, covering almost everything around you, and a large and debilitating smoke. He has now used exhaust fume, so that would be a 40-foot radius circle. So let me check. And that is a circle to there. Okay. Now I need to check this, because it never does it like from where you measured it. That's only 25. Okay, cool.
It's okay.
Time to
You can
increase
keep it
this
that,
bad boy.
that. You can keep it 25. I won't mind.
No.
I will mind. I won't complain.
Yeah.
I'll let it go this once.
30's good. Yeah.
That's
35.
35. Okay, so it needs to be a little bit more. Meow. Check that one. 40.
Yeah. I think that's
Okay.
Rita's 100-point range.
That's too
It's
big.
about. We'll keep it there. So a 40-foot circle has now come out of his dark mount, covering this entire area in a dark, cloudy smoke. He's able to free himself from the grapple, and at the start of each of your turns, I'm going to need you to do a DC 18 Constitution saving throw, or you will be poisoned by the smoke as the smoke enters your lungs, and you will not be able to speak or concentrate on any spells.
Mr. DM, I have a question.
Yes.
So I have advantage on saving throws against disease. Does this fall into that or no?
A poison as a disease. Let me quickly check.
Yeah, because I would understand like poison damage not working, but like I didn't know if this counts as like me being diseased. If not,
Mm-hmm.
then that makes sense.
Yes, you will be able to use your advantage against this poison. It does count as a disease.
Very nice.
With that, and now that he has freed himself from the grapple, he will move himself towards the one who's been giving him just a little too much trouble recently. And as he flies down with a large swoop, as he determines his air superiority, you'll see him bring out his halberd high and just come to strike it down at you. Zinnia. So this will be will a 13 hit?
Oh no.
Ooh.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast that doesn't hit.
Oh, whoa! Man, you are a strong guy. My free reaction, no.
No, you.
Ooh, crit fail. He will
Ooh.
deal 6 damage to you, Zinnia. That's fine.
Max of 13.
It's only 6
on that.
damage. And he will then soar back to 10 feet in the air. Truth. The initiative comes to you.
I have a question. Would Dare be able to make an opportunity attack if he's flying past Dare, or no? Or was he too high up?
He was swinging down as it came, and then he went back up, so it means he was at the ground at one point. So yes, I'll give him an opportunity attack if you'd
Ooh,
like,
nice.
Dare.
Yeah, sure.
Gotta look out for my brother.
Yeah. A 15. A 15 for this will just barely miss.
Ah.
Very close, but you like clipped some of the smoky wings on his way back up into the skies.
Okay, so at the beginning of my turn, you said con save?
Yes, it will be a Constitution save, DC 18. Unfortunately, both do fail, and you gained the poisoned status,
Ooh.
as well as the fact that you will not be able to speak or concentrate so long as you stay in this circle and have the poisoned condition.
Poison condition gives me disadvantage on attacks, correct?
It should.
Believe so. And
Let
then
me triple check my thing just so I don't. It has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
okay, and then so it would be a straight roll because I have advantage because I'm using my mask.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
They've canceled
So-
each other out, so you get one roll. A
Ooh.
15.
Mega miss.
Unfortunate.
So yeah, and then I have the second beam of Eldritch Blast.
Okay, let's go for it.
Let's
A
go.
25 will hit though. Go and roll damage.
Let's go.
Dealing 11. Okay. How does that 11 or how does that second Eldritch Blast hit him? As you peer through
I'm
all the smoke.
apparently dying of asphyxiation, and I just the first one's so lazy, and then it misses, and I'm like, oh, that almost hit him. I should probably aim, and then.
And then it comes back to the top of the order. Zinnia, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. DC 18.
Ooh.
You are now poisoned. You will have disadvantage on all future ability checks and attack rolls. You are allowed to continue making this saving throw every turn, but realize that you are poisoned now, which means you will be rolling it at disadvantage. You have to get out of the sphere, and you have to then re-roll it. You can still re-roll it while you're in here, but then if you ever exit the ring and come back in, you'll just have to make the same saving throw. As like an area of darkness? It is a darkened area. but it itself is still smoke. Ooh. What does happen when you add fire to smoke?
This could either go really well or really bad.
All of us just die. It's actually gasoline. It's a natural gas.
Okay, sorry, say that one more time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can definitely try.
Because I think in order for the smoke to rise, it needs to be lighter than the air. I think so.
I will give you this as a freebie. Remember that smoke is not just an air material. It is filled with, first off, the unburnt conditions of fire, or the leftovers of what usual fire is, as well as other corporeal materials. It is technically denser than air, but the heat of a fire beneath it is what helps make smoke rise. That is a true thing. But will be adding a fire base to this fireless smoke be enough to make it rise? Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. The ring should give you 2 level 3 spells. Is that what's written there? It's spell slots. Sorry, not spells. Yeah. Yes, totally. Feel free to go back to where you came from, and I'll let you. Yes. Okay. You leaving Le Corbeau Noir will open you to an attack of opportunity. As long as you're cool with that, I'll let you finish your turn, and then I'll roll my thing. You cannot speak while poisoned. Yep. Hey, there you go. You can do that. You can do non-verbal communication, but you cannot concentrate nor speak. You will not be able to make him move on this turn, but you can tug on it, and hopefully he takes the hint.
I cough with a southern drawl and nod.
I cough, but with a southern drawl.
Cough
Laughs in Spanish.
Southern.
I cough, but southern.
I cough in Southern.
Oh ho.
Smell the smoke coming from Rage's brain.
No, your vultures are not. I was gonna wait until you finished your stuff to get onto them, but they are immediately poisoned. They cannot see, they cannot hear, they cannot concentrate, and they've been broken free from a grapple just beforehand, so they're still off kilter.
How high is this smoke?
This smoke, it goes from the ground to 15 feet high.
15 feet high? Okay, so
The vultures can fly very, very high up, but they have a flying speed of 40, I believe. Here's the thing that will be important for here. You cannot concentrate, and part of you commanding your vultures is telling them concentrate. So you can still try and communicate with them. However, we will do a roll for it. And based on that roll, we will see how effective your communication is to them. And they can fly 60 feet. I just checked. I love seeing all these rulers go out. Everyone like, fuck, how do we get around here? Fuck, fuck, fuck. It is dependent on their size in relation to you. For instance, if a person was of tiny status, like they were a fairy or something, you could totally grab them and carry them on your way. If they are of your size, it would take a full action, and it would also depend if they're willing or not. And someone who is a size above you will have to roll for as well as be in action, and anyone 2 sizes above you, you just can't. Okay. So we're going to roll a d20. It's going to be a DC 14 for it to even succeed. And 14. Okay.
Babe.
So you're able to just barely focus through your thoughts and send just the bare minimums of up, up. And they're able to take that and understand to the skies. And they will both go tilted as they go up into the skies. How high would you like them to go? They can go up to 60 feet. They were 10 feet in the air originally. Cool. I'll give them 20 feet for you. So they are now 30 feet above the ground, and they are 15 feet above the smoke. However, they are both still poisoned. You still have an attack. You'll just be at disadvantage. You never know. What if you roll 2 20s?
No, exactly.
All right. I guess. If that's what you want to do.
You are rolling at disadvantage. Just remember that. You are rolling at disadvantage. Just remember that.
Yeah, but Moonbeam makes him roll.
Doesn't have her roll. Yeah, it makes me roll. That's probably the best way you can get around that.
Does she still
3d10.
Does she still have the extra spell slots that she got from her brother?
Yes. That's part of her ring that gives her 2 level 3 spell
Oh,
slots.
okay. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Okay. Zinnia, as you hold your hand out high, concentrating through the smoke as quickly as or as clearly as you can, you notice that your ring has 2 small rubies on it, and one of them fades dim as you cast this spell. And he rolls bad.
Shabuya! Let's go.
A nat 1.
19 times 2 damage. That'll be 38.
Sheesh.
Okay, now here's a special part. The moonbeam, as it goes down and incinerates everything within it in this large pillar, takes away a little bit of the smoke.
Ooh.
Oh,
And all you can see through the smoke itself is small bits of Le Corbeau Noir and his machinated steed poking through the smoke itself as he is in a standard clearing all by himself. He will, however, as you were leaving, still has that opportunity attack against you. And he will go to roll that. Should be a +6.
oh,
A 7.
nat
A
1.
critical fail. 2
No
ones in a
way.
row? Really? God
You look like
damn.
me last session.
He looks like me every session.
Love to see it.
Okay. Dare. What would
Yeah.
you like to do?
First off, Constitution saving throw, correct?
Yes. DC 18.
I nat
Critical
1.
fail! You are now poisoned.
Critically.
You cannot speak. You cannot concentrate. And all future ability checks and attack rolls will be at disadvantage until you are able to get rid of this poison in your body.
Understandable. I'd like to try to clear the smoke.
How would you like to try?
Simply walking over here. Wow.
As you leave, he will get an attack of opportunity.
This is completely fine. Yeah.
I just
I was gonna
realized
do it
my
after your
mic
turn. I
for
would like to finish your
stream
shift.
was
Okay,
not
okay, okay,
on.
okay.
I'm in pain.
Um.
Yeah,
Oh,
till just now.
no.
So half
what
an
happened?
hour. I didn't realize that my mic for stream was off, so they didn't hear me at all. They only heard you guys.
Oh my god. Oof. That's okay. All stream needs to know is she was calling down fucking beams of light and lightning and killing everything.
Pain and suffering.
Okay. As I am clearing the smoke, getting near Zinnia, I would like to put my hand on her to use Lesser Restoration.
Oh, lesser restoration at 2nd level,
Ooh. Sound.
and it
To
will
remove
end
her
the
poison.
disease.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mage.
Sam!
Zinnia feels the poison exhume from her own body, the smoke clearing out her lungs as she's able to think clearly once more.
I had to just like take a deep breath and be like, "Oh, dude, thanks. That's nice. Some good shit right there."
In response, Dare will only cough, himself still afflicted.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Wait, okay,
Uh-huh.
how do I... Can I... Okay, continue. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I could do.
Okay, end of your turn.
Yeah. He could take the
Okay.
opportunity to attack.
Then we'll come to his opportunity attack for you. A 14, will that hit?
That misses.
Oh ho!
Yeah.
Congratulations. As you
Ooh.
run away, he just clips a bit of your cape.
I
as
would
you
like,
get the fuck out of Dodge.
really quick, I would like to, oh, never mind. I was gonna use the talisman to like hurt him, but it says when the wearer of the talisman is hit by an attacker, so.
Yeah, no hit happened yet.
Yeah.
But Butler, if that is the end of your turn, we will come back to here. And what we will do instead on his turn. Also, I will remind you guys, just as a quick thing, remember that you have free insight checks as a free action in my combats.
Oh yeah.
But what he will do is he will use his Hellfire. Yeah, let's do that. From the clearing in the smoke, Truth, you're able to see a hand rise up from the clearing in there, and a large, familiar cloud of smoke and darkness form in his hands. He will then hurl it at you, and you see it plant itself at your feet.
Oh god.
I mean, I'll draw a little bigger for you.
Not this shit again.
He will then leave his clearing as you hear him sort of like breathe in the smoke around him. And I would have done the voice, but my voice mod just froze up, so I guess that's not happening.
We love that.
Feels
Oh, well.
like a bad man.
Yeah. No, I could restart everything, but I sort of just want to do the combat. So, but he'll breathe in the smoke around him as he's just like almost exhilarated by the fight itself, the existence, the almost punishing sense of the field around him, of how he's despoiled it. And as he comes down to you, he will get his halberd ready and strike. A 10. I doubt that will hit.
That misses.
Yep. Dude, I give him a fucking +6 and he still fucking misses half the time. Like, there's not much I can do for him.
Garbage.
We love that
I
for
think it's your
him.
roles. I think it's just the character. I think he wasn't trained enough for this.
No, you know what happened? It's because we roasted him too much. What'd you say? Huh?
I had a
What was
natural
that?
20 on my
Yourself a
roast.
Black crow.
Yeah. I still remember my natural 20 on intimidation when I
Oh my
So
god,
funny.
yeah. Okay, Truth, what would you like to do?
I'd like to make my con saves first.
Okay, you would like to try and free yourself of the poison afflicting you. DC 18.
Oh,
Ooh.
very cool.
Epic poggers moment.
We love that.
Could I also try and use the insight check to try and see if there's like a weak spot in his mechanical? You said it was a mechanical raven.
Yeah, it is a mechanical raven that is exuding smoke from its carapace.
Yeah, can I try and use my free insight to try and see if there's like just a spot where I could like, I don't know, like an off switch or just something I can hit really hard to turn it off?
Okay, feel free. It's going to be a DC 14. A DC 14 will hit, so you'll get base knowledge of it. As you look at this machined crow, or raven, sorry, you see that through its large bits of pipe and metal, that there is no formative off switch, save for what seems to be a control panel underneath his one arm. That he seems to be, that you can see the fingers flying across various different squeezes and toggles and levers.
Ooh.
If there was any off switch, it would be there.
Nice. So my advantage on attack rolls, if I were to shoot for the crow, that wouldn't count, right? Because I'm not attacking him.
You're not attacking him, but also you don't have advantage either way because you have your disadvantage currently.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I would have the disadvantage instead of just rolling the straight roll.
No, you.
Okay.
You have your advantage, but because of the disadvantage, it'll go out to a normal one if you target him. If you're attacking the crow, it'll be at disadvantage because you don't have your favorite enemy.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna step over here, right next to the the lady that's been doing 100% of our damage.
Yeah.
Literally carrying.
Unlike in Valorant.
Ah! You know what? Fuck off, whore.
Oh,
God.
So, yeah.
Whore.
And I'm gonna hit him with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
2 Eldritch Blasts. Go for it. Okay.
Ooh.
So the first one will hit. The second one will not. Feel free to roll damage for that first one.
Wow.
9 damage.
Love to see
Love
it.
to see it.
Not exactly the 30s that Rage was putting out. But it's still,
Yeah,
it's
no,
still
no,
damage.
I get. No need to twist the knife, sir. I have noticed my incompetence.
You've noticed my
Oh.
And then I'm just gonna look to Dare, and kind of like knowing that he has that Lester restoration, kind of like almost motion for it, but then see that he's already used it on Zinnia, and just kind of like look back at the crow.
Oh. Oh no.
Zinnia,
Hi.
what would you like to do?
Okay, so I have a question. Well,
Yes.
couple. How high is he off the ground right now?
Right now, he flew down to attack and didn't go back up, so he's at ground level.
Oh, bet. Okay. You know how when it rains, like the smoke gets cleared out? Because, you know, the water takes the smoke and just kind of washes it away.
It's yeah, throws it back to the ground, basically.
So, tidal wave gives me a nice 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall, 30 feet long kind of situation.
It does. A
So-
pretty big rectangle.
And he's kind of on the ground.
He is kind of on the ground. That
So,
is
you know, we do a nice tidal wave.
true. Okay.
Because, you know, yeah, water.
Go for it. Where would you like to have this tidal wave hit? Go ahead and draw for me your 30
so-
feet rectangle.
I think I want to push him away from us. So, like that. This is the 30 feet
Okay.
long, and then push that
Where
way.
does it?
10.
Okay. So it will. Can you draw me your rectangle of your 30 feet by 10 feet?
Ooh, how do
I think she wants to
draw a shape? How do you
Do at the drawing shape, you'll see a polygon line. You can use that to draw your
Oh.
rectangle if that helps.
How do you? Oh, there we go. Okay.
And he will do a DC check for his dexterity in here. His dexterity in here.
It's like
is a
it's like
+3.
that or something. Oh my god, why are these lines so thin? Holy shit!
Totally failing it. My God, dude.
That's
hate
a
it here.
15. Come on now, Rage.
Like
That's
that?
15 feet.
Like that kind of situation. I don't know how to do this shit.
This is a beautiful rectangle.
I
I'm gonna.
don't know what you want
I'm
from
gonna-
me. I don't know how to draw
I'll
this
help
thing.
out a little bit. That's okay. It's
I
fine.
don't know what I'm doing.
So,
When I dream at night about rectangles, that's the one that I see.
Yeah, that's my
There's
dream
30.
rectangle right there.
Guys, shut up.
that should be 10 over here.
What do you?
Oh, I'm trying to do the other one to begin with.
Oh, look at that rectangle right there. Perfect.
That's not 30 feet though, is it?
25.
Oh, I thought this one was 30, the one I drew. My
Oh,
bad.
the
I
one
was
you
looking-
drew was the one you drew is 30, I think. The blue one, right?
Yeah, the blue one.
It's roughly 30. It's like 35. One side's 35.
Oh.
But yeah. It
There we go.
should be.
As we just have a bunch of random shapes on board and everything.
Struggles all around. Love to see it.
But that will clear out that part of the smoke
Hell
as your
yeah.
tidal wave pushes itself through. And he will
Nice.
be pushed up to 10 feet. So 5
Yes.
and 10.
He has. Oh yeah, he failed it. There's also bludgeoning
he failed it.
damage if that.
Yes.
Nice.
Is that.
It does not. It does not make him take more.
Okay. No, I'm just saying that there is. Oh, are you
Yeah.
pushing him that way?
Always.
No, I thought he was pushing.
Oh, do you want him pushed the other way?
Yeah. I wanted
Is
him
this
to
one?
push that way.
Ooh,
So
you
you
would
go-
need the tidal wave going that way then.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's. Yeah.
That's-
She wanted the tidal wave to move
Because
that
it's
Oh, I
30
thought the
feet
tidal wave
long,
was like,
but then 10
Yeah,
feet
it's-
wide, so just like.
yeah. So that means it's going this
Oh,
direction.
it goes. Oh.
Because it's 30 feet long and 10 feet wide, so it's going one of these directions.
wait.
Oh, that's my mistake then. Okay,
Okay,
then
okay.
then it should be 30 feet that way then, right? Because I want him away
Oh,
from
you want to make
us.
so you want to make a clearing into the smoke, basically.
Basically, I mean, I want to be able to see and then also push him away from us, if that makes sense.
Makes perfect
So it'd
sense.
be more that way, and then 10 feet wide.
All these shapes, dude.
And let me rotate this just a little bit more as we're jank here, but it works.
It's fine. It's fine as long as we get the idea. That's all that matters.
And he gets pushed 10 feet, correct?
Let me look.
You get pushed 10 feet.
Or the full duration of the 30.
This was a fair save. Knocked prone. It doesn't really say how far he gets pushed.
I will give you the full range of the tidal wave then, because that's what would make sense in my mind of a giant tidal wave. You go with the tidal wave.
Okay.
Not like
It's
halfway
just
of the tidal wave.
yeah, because all it says is on a failed save, creature takes 4d8 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. Yeah.
However, he will have resistance to being knocked prone.
Okay, that's fine.
Because he is on his mount. So with that, the way I do that personally is I just roll a d20. If it's above a 10, then he is able to survive it.
Okay.
19. He's able to survive being prone. But he does get pushed back. He
Then
does take the damage.
I also
and
have-
that area of the smoke is cleared.
I also have another question.
Yes.
You know how his bird's mechanical?
Oh.
Water into mechanics.
Actually, you will be surprised to see that none of the water is able to seep into the mechanics.
Oh, damn. Okay, second part of my plan
See,
failed, but that's
of
okay.
He
everything.
sealed his bird in some kind of sort of foresight. But good
Okay.
eye for thinking of that and trying to look out for it.
My second part of my plan has
Now,
failed.
why
That's
he did
okay.
that- now, why he did that though, that's a different reason that you'll have to figure out.
Okay, okay.
Nothing a free insight check can't do.
That is true.
Oh.
Can I have that still?
Would you like a free insight for what?
For like what is like protecting all the electronics?
Ah, okay. Go ahead and give me a free DC insight, or insight check, DC 14.
Is it just insight?
Yeah, just give me insight because it's a homebrew mechanic.
12 fucking cries.
12 will not.
Ah.
Unfortunately, as you peer at it, your mind just clearing from the smoke itself, you're unable to exactly put together the pieces of why exactly he has water sealed this mechanical beast.
Okay. And then what's my distance on that? 30 feet. Oh, look at that. 30 feet. Oh wait, no. Wait, look at that. 30 feet. Can I Can I produce flame and just throw a fireball?
That will be
That's my cantrip.
cantrip for you,
Yeah.
correct? Yeah. You can do that.
Let's fucking go.
Okay,
Fucking Ruby.
15. Will unfortunately not hit.
Dar. That's okay. All right.
And you produce the flame through, and draw me the line again of where you threw it at him.
Just through the clearing.
Cool. So as the flame goes through the newly cleared area in the air itself, it lands at his feet, just barely missing him.
Can I just like
As he rights himself.
Damn
upon
it.
his, beast.
Aw.
Would you like your vultures to do anything range?
Can we? They're still poisoned, right?
They are still poisoned. Would you like to have them roll to see if they got out of it?
Yes.
Okay. I'll do my roll. No.
Fuck. Then can I just have them kind of like try to hover over him so he can't like go up too high?
You will have to make me another roll because they are poisoned.
Okay.
So to see if they can understand you.
Another d20?
Yeah, it'll be another d20 roll. What was the DC I set last time? I believe it was 14.
I think it was like 14 or 15.
Yeah, I got
Because
16.
she rolled a 14 the last time and
Yeah.
it succeeded. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did a 14.
Yeah.
So definitely succeeded.
Okay.
So you would like them both hovering over him.
Yeah, so he can't like
Like here.
fly up high, if that makes sense. So he's like kind of grounded.
Okay. They guard the top of the smoke dome. Not going inside, but he will not leave that smoke dome if they have anything to say about it. Okay. Dare. What would you like to do?
Okay. What do I roll for my poison? To get rid of-
Constitution saving throw. DC 18.
20.
A 20. You're able to cough out the smoke from your lungs and regain the clarity of mind. You are no longer poisoned.
And the dude's knocked on the ground, correct?
He is on the ground, but he is not knocked prone.
Yeah. I'll just like to go up to him. Right here.
Okay.
And I would like to take a swing at him with my great axe.
Ooh, as you rush up, your great axe in hand, you go for a swing and it connects. Roll
Hell yeah.
damage.
6.
Ooh, let's
6.
go.
And I believe I'm still raged, so that's plus 2 damage.
Okay, an extra 2 damage for you.
I would then surprise, attack again.
Go for it. A 17 will hit. Roll
Let's
that damage.
go.
15.
Ooh, let's go.
15. As you connect these 2 gigantic swings against him, breaking apart bits of the metal of the machine under him, as well as taking aim at him himself. You're able to notice that he is starting to get on his final legs here.
And then frenzied attack.
Oh! Go for it.
25.
25. 25 will hit. 9 is 11.
Yeah.
Nice. Good connect. Good DPS.
Yeah.
He stumbles back and forth from all of these swings as he realizes once again why he takes to the air.
Get shit on, loser.
Oh my gosh.
Is the
Will that be the end of your
the
turn?
smoke is clear
Yeah.
where the tidal wave is, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the smoke is clear where the tidal wave is. That's why Butler did not have to re-roll for the poison condition.
I see.
It comes to Le Corbeau Noir's turn, and you see the Hellfire Orb grow, just as it did once before.
Fuck, I forgot about that shit. That's a thicky.
That is a thickie. I might just redraw it. It was at this circle, and it goes to a 20-foot radius.
Look like right here.
So 20 feet would be that. Okay. Why does it? I want it to just be centered where I put it, man. It's not a fucking hard thing. If Photoshop can do it, you can do it too.
Where I'm being Zurg. Ah, yes.
There you go. Yeah.
That is 20. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good
Which
job.
unfortunately does catch Zinnia in truth.
Yeah.
As the smoke increases in size, bludgeoning
think
from
so.
the ground itself.
How about?
I use my free react of no.
Truth pulls out a reverse card.
And the smoke goes, ah, shit.
I will need both of you to make me a dexterity saving throw, DC 18.
Pain. Oh, never mind. We're good. Let's fucking go.
Zinnia, as the smoke encompasses everything around you, you're able to dodge around the wisps of smoke itself as they suddenly ignite into a flaming fireball. Truth is unfortunately not as lucky.
Oh man.
Oh wait, that's technically at
Um,
disadvantage for me, correct? Because I'm still poisoned, or does that affect saving throws?
Oh, it does affect saving
Oh,
throws, but you
no.
already failed it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's already a fail.
Do you want to fail more?
Okay, sure, you failed more.
You truly just failed
You thought you knew
more.
where the flames were going to ignite, having seen them before, but boy, were you wrong.
I'm so fucked up and coughing so hard, I jumped further in to the flames.
However, Zinnia, you will be taking half damage of this.
Okay.
This was necrotic
And this will
damage
be
as well, right?
necrotic damage if this affects you guys in any way.
So Wax takes half because he's resistant.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
So you still take half either way.
However,
That's true.
this
Oh.
is a pretty
Okay.
big one.
I'm in
Ooh,
pain.
33.
See,
Oh,
if I didn't have
uh,
resistance to necrotic, I'd be dead.
It's what, 16, 17?
16.
16?
We round up.
So
Oh,
17.
17.
Pain.
Light work.
Ooh, no! My health! Ah!
You
And
hurt.
as quickly as the smoke increased across your vision, it ignites and dissipates, and all you're left is with the crimson battlefield around you. The smoke still being an impenetrable wall, save for this one alley of where you were able to split the smoke, almost like the Red Sea. Meanwhile, the Corbeau Noir will enact one of his legendary abilities now that he is low, and you will see him reach his hand back into the smoke, and the smoke will start traveling itself up his arm and through the opening in his mask as he revitalizes himself.
Oh,
The smoke.
fucker.
Ah.
That's rude.
And he will heal for 10.
What a bitch.
Does that decrease the
Because-
smoke size at all?
It does actually.
Thought so.
Bonk.
Bunk.
But because that was his legendary action, he still has his other action, and he will take aim at you, Butler.
Oh.
Come at me.
And he raises his halberd high and
Misses.
doesn't strike. God, I'm glad I gave him some abilities that just are straight up like not relying on that, because fuck, I am not good at rolling dice, I guess. However, he will try and rise back up into the sky, giving you an opportunity strike, Butler, as he goes
yeah.
just towards the ceiling of the sky, 10 feet high, 12 feet. A 10
10,
will not hit.
Will the vultures react to him going
Yeah,
up?
will they do anything?
He's not past them yet. He stayed
Okay.
within the smoke bubble. It's almost like
It's his domain.
To be there.
Oh, whoa.
What? A man could heal from the smoke? And he wouldn't leave?
God, dude, this guy's such a nerd.
this dude vapes.
Oh my god.
He's pouring out them clouds and
Oh, no.
drinking them up.
The only person who vapes in this world, then it heals his lungs.
Yo, this is 60% nickel.
Gosh.
Truth, it comes to you. What would you like to do?
Oh, fuck, I'm truth. Oh my god.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'd like
bud.
to make my 2 con saves.
Sheesh.
2 con saves. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm just on my knees, just.
Oh my
You're,
god.
Southern.
you're literally that dude who's like a friend of the guy who vapes, who accidentally inhales the cloud, and is like, "Oh my god!"
Oh my god.
But I'm gonna hold up my arm and grip my right wrist with my left hand, trying to help myself aim as I can't breathe. And then I'm gonna 2
my
Eldritch
God.
Blasts right
As you
at
kneel
him.
on the ground, fortunately, the area before you is cleared for your aim.
Could
Go for
I use my free insight to see if I can even hit the control panel from where I'm sitting? Where I'm standing?
Ooh. Okay, sure. I will let you know what the DC is if you are aiming for the control panel, if you succeed this insight check.
Okay.
A 15
Dang.
will pass. The DC for this will be an 18 to try and hit the control panel.
Oh,
Sheesh.
child's play. Yeah, 2 bolts at his control panel.
You are poisoned, so it will be at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, it's not him. Not as child's play as I thought.
Oh, bud.
Okay.
Oh,
You got
bud.
this.
You can do
I
it.
It'll be a total of 4 rolls with us taking the 2 lowest.
just
You can
so
do it.
dazed. I just and just first
You
blast.
hold your arm
Oh,
steady.
oh,
Wait.
oh, 24. 24. That's 24.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, okay.
first
Aim
blast.
for the second before damage, or do you try and just knock them off in succession right here as you hold your arm steady?
I'm pumping everything into it. Second blast also at the control panel.
Okay, feel free to roll for it.
Oh.
Okay, the second one won't hit, but as your eyes are hazy, as you're trying to gain back and fight the vision from the smoke, basically just destroying your lungs, you're able to hold your arm just steady enough that the first shot ricochets off of one of the wings and hits the control panel. Go ahead and roll damage.
9, baby.
9. And you see the control panel start to sparks start to fly from it. The lever of all the various levers and pulleys that he's been pulling on, he holds his arm back, and you see him sort of just be like astonished by this as he goes,
What? No, surely this is a fluke.
I can see Dare, correct?
"You can,
I'm going to telepathically talk to him and go,
you cannot,
oh, I can't even do that?
You need concentration.
as you are poisoned." He can talk to you, but you cannot talk to him, unfortunately.
I just try and talk to him, and I just feel a racking in my brain, and I just... Oh my
The
god.
connection that was once there, clouded by a dark smoke.
That's my turn. Wait, let me see. Bonus actions. Let me just go a little refresher. Yeah, no, I can't do anything. Okay, that's my turn.
Sure thing. Zinnia,
Hi.
initiative is yours.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. What do I do? What do I do? Ah! Can I... Would lightning light the smoke on fire?
Would it light the smoke on fire? You are certainly welcome to check. You
Can
would have
I-
to try. I cannot answer these
Can I
unless you do
use-
an insight check.
Can I... Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Can I use my insight to check to see if the smoke would ignite?
Okay. You will do a DC 14
No!
Ooh.
to
No!
unfortunate. You are skilled in the ways of the radiant, but you don't know how this smoke will react to your flames. It seems the only way to truly know is to test yourself.
Fuck my life.
And I
Okay,
will say I did think of this. There is a certain reaction that will happen.
well, now I just want to see it. Fuck. Okay, well, so lightning. I want a fucking
Lightning.
storm. I would just be like, storm.
Storm. You just
I would
look
like
at
clouds,
her, like,
please. Can I just look up at the sky with my hands and be like, can I have some clouds, please? Thank you.
I'm just
I
thinking
feel
of
like- Anyone would just know when a druid's nearby because they see the sky just reacting to a bunch of weird shit and constantly
Honestly.
changing. They're just like, dude, what the fuck?
I'm just thinking of that one character from fucking Parks and Rec. He just goes, "Money, please."
Money, please.
And
Except Rage, like-
clouds, please.
Clouds, please.
Clouds, please. Okay, so that's
and at
gonna
a third
be
level, you call
Oh.
lightning down.
yes.
The clouds swirl around the area and
Yes.
they darken,
Yes.
and the lightning descends upon the area. Where would you like it to strike? Right at him?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Remember,
yes. Yeah.
he is in the clearing.
I know. I'm aware.
Okay. Lightning will strike down in him then. He will do his DC check, which is a +3. A 19.
Oh, you fucker.
Unfortunate.
You
I
fucker.
imagine that it says that he takes half damage. Correct?
3D on a failsafe, half as much damage. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. So he'll take 9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
He's still teetering near the end, and as this lightning sort of frazzles bits of the machine, you will see the lightning, especially with the sparked panel, start to fry out bits of it. And he's not able to control his beast as well.
Yes, second
Like,
part of
may have
plan
not ignited any
worked
smoke
this
on
time.
But it does hurt the mechanical beast.
Okay, good. That works. That's fine. And then could I? Wait. Okay. Wait. Just like as like a self figuring shit out thing. Can I use my produce flame and throw like a fireball into the smoke?
You still have your
That's my cantrip.
still have your cantrip, so yeah.
Oh, let's fucking go. Okay, I wanna do that.
Okay. A 17. You hurl your fireball into the smoke as Corbeau Noir recovers from the shock. Where do you throw it?
I'm gonna try
Just go
to.
ahead and click and ping.
How do you
Like,
ping?
where do you want it to go?
How do you ping?
You click and hold.
Yeah,
I just
just
click
Right there.
it needs
Okay.
to be on the mouse.
Oh,
Thing.
like
Oh, yeah. Have the,
like close to him, if
close
possible.
to him. Okay, perfect. As you hurl your fireball into the cloud of smoke, it disappears into the smoke for a quick second. It seems as if nothing will happen. And then after a delayed reaction, you start seeing red and orange emerge from beneath the curtain of the clouds of smoke. And the entire smoke ring ignites,
Oh,
burning everything within the smoke, all organic matter. Fortunately, not a thing is in the smoke. And as all of the detritus, all of the unstable material in the smoke catches fire and burns away, the entire area is now free of smoke.
let's fucking go!
Oh,
Woo!
And you
Woo!
You see Corbeau Noir scream out into the sky.
No! My darkness!
He's so fucking corny.
Can I just like have like a shock? He's like, oh, I mean that works. Nice, hell yeah.
Like the Pikachu shock face?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, okay.
Oh.
Nice.
Truth, while just coughing, realizes that she just ignited a bunch of smoke and created a bomb, is going to cough a little bit farther away, just like a foot away from her.
A 40-foot radius fucking bomb just went off.
Yeah.
I'll have to
80
remember that
feet
for next
from-
time.
Field of view to field of view, like edge of vision to the edge, just was like nothing but fire for a second. And if you hadn't cleared that alleyway, holy fuck, would Dare have been taking some damage.
Yeah.
I made sure everyone
Wait.
was out.
Oh,
I'm a little sad that it wasn't tested while someone was still in it, because God, I wanted to roll that amount of dice.
No,
That
I
was
know
gonna be
you would.
fun.
I knew you were gonna do that. That's why I was just like, no, I'm gonna get the fucking out of there first,
I,
and then we just.
after this combat, I want to know how many dice. Zurg.
Okay, I'll let you know after this combat.
Yeah, I'm curious too now. 10.
Zinnia,
Hi.
would you like to do anything else?
I don't think I can, right?
There are still things you could do.
Condors, like vultures.
Well, what could I do with the vultures? They're still poison. I can't really do much with them, to be fair.
You try.
You can still check their poison.
Yeah.
Can I check their poison?
Absolutely. Nope,
Well, alright.
they're still poisoned.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. That's okay. That's it.
They're flying high above them.
Yeah. Can they like? Can I have them like spread out a little bit so they're not like over him?
You should have control of them, correct? You can move them to where you'd
Yeah.
like.
I mean, they're on the side of him. I just want to make sure that's like correct. That they're not just like
Yeah, yeah,
directly
yeah.
over him. Okay. Cool.
They're not directly over him. They're on the sides of him.
Okay, then-
Up in the air.
Yeah, that's fine then.
Okay. Dare. The Corbeau Noir stands before you. The smoke has disappeared, and your vision is now cleared.
Question: did he did his steed falter like at any point? Like, is he now at a
His
lower
steed
altitude?
just faltered from that lightning bolt that came down.
So is he on the
He's
ground
started
or
to
is he lower?
Oh no,
Like-
he's still in the sky.
Okay, he's 15 feet up in there, right?
He's 15 feet up in the air.
How high can my character jump?
Jumping is half of your movement.
Half my
But
movement?
if you are trying to jump
20.
that is a horizontal jump. If you're trying to do a vertical jump, then it is a quarter of your walking.
A quarter, so quarter 40. Quarter 40, 15. So
That'll be
10.
a quarter
10.
of 40 will be
10.
10, yeah. Yeah, 40 divided by 4.
Yeah.
You're such an engineering major. I
Wow, what good math skills right there.
Listen, I approximate.
get you. I approximate. Numbers are just, they're horseshoes.
Exactly. I mean, I can't really do anything. It would have been nice if if someone were to use, I don't know, their vultures to lower him.
I can't really lower him.
I mean, you could.
No,
There's
that's what the
always
vultures are for. But like,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
nobody was expecting Zinnia to jump up there and pull him down.
Sorry, I didn't have any fucking. I'm sorry, I can't do everything in this fight.
I will.
It's true.
I
You are
will
the only one
say
with spell slots, though.
that you think that that's a crazy thing, but there was another campaign I did where there was a character that is like 4 feet tall, and she ran up, jumped off of a tree, and like leapt 20 feet into the sky onto a gargoyle's back and ripped its wings off so it couldn't fly anymore.
Yo, that's
Dude,
dope as
what
hell.
savages
Yo,
for.
I can't. That's not.
Actually
See,
insane.
Zinnia's not that kind of character though.
No, she's not. This is a barbarian bard that did this. That was like screaming into the air.
Oh, I thought it was
And
gonna
she,
be
like,
that
jumped
or
up.
like a monk or something. Cause I can see a monk
Yeah.
doing that shit too. Holy
Mhm.
fuck. Okay, anyways.
I don't have. I can't do shit. He's too high up for me. My reach is.
Damn.
I'd just like to ready an axe. Ready my great axe. Then. Not much-
Ready your great axe. If he comes down near you, you will attack. Understood.
Yeah.
Okay. It comes to Corbeau Noir's turn, and you will see him pull out a grimoire with his one hand from behind him, and he will yell out into the world, as almost as if he's not even speaking to you, but to all of the world itself.
I didn't come this far to fall here. I didn't take this all the way from Zarunta just to fall and die here.
Sarunta?
The smoke will be mine. The world will be shrouded in the toxic clouds.
And you'll see him start to recite a passage from this grimoire. And you'll see the clouds form once again over all of you. But this time, not with the water vapor that holds them in. No, the clouds seem different this time, as if the sky itself has been encased in smoke and ash. And a small ash rain will start to pour over everyone.
Ash rain.
And he will fly out from underneath the condors before then rising up to their level, 30 feet in the sky. And he will say,
I leave this gift to you, adventurers. If you would come and have me, you will find me at the nearby grotto. Or else, I will continue my wave of devastation.
and you can see that he's a little happy with this way he spoke, a little above what his normal vocabulary is. You can tell that he's probably practiced this a couple of times in front of a mirror.
What a wholesome man.
This man has been
And
waiting
as he
to be a
flies up
boss
into the
fight.
sky, you'll see the mechanical beast attempt to spiral up into the air for 30 feet high before it stutters halfway through, the sparks still flying from his control panel and being unresponsive to all his movements. But he will get to 30 feet up in the sky, hold his halberd high, and you'll see ash rain from on high. From there, he will cast down one more Hellfire Orb
Fucker.
right here. And that will be his turn.
I'm
How
getting out of here,
are
dude.
we
I'm
in
not,
it?
I'm not dealing with this again.
Okay.
Sit right here.
Truth, you went off screen for me. I was like, whoa, he just yeeted.
He really went, ooh, bye.
Ooh, bye.
Here, wait. What was the rules on moving people?
On moving people
Yeah.
that are one below you, you can move for free. People that are your level, you will have to roll a d20, or will roll a d20 if they're unwilling, or will have to use a full action if they are willing. And if they are one above you, you have to roll a d20 to use your action, and two above you, you just can't.
Okay, I'm gonna make my con saves. I'm gonna start with that.
Go for that. 18.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage.
No, it's advantage.
No, it is at disadvantage because of it is a saving throw, and being poisoned puts you at disadvantage.
Oh, then it would be a straight throw because I have advantage against disease.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
Then we'll take that first one then. Yeah, you have the advantage against disease. Okay, cool. 18.
Okay.
You were able to pass it.
Yay!
Okay, I just cough up whatever I was joking on, apparently. And then I just
You
take.
notice like an actual like almost stone of ashen wood cough up from your lungs.
Sheesh.
I just kick it away from me, and I look at Zinnia and be like, I don't want to get fucking burnt by that thing. I'm taking a step back.
You see tears fall from his eyes as he says this, as he pleads this.
And then, can I still see? Can I see the control panel from where I'm standing?
No.
Ooh, okay.
Unless you try and make an ability check for me, but it would be really hard to see that thing. He's 30 feet in the sky, and he's 65 feet away, 30 feet up, and it's raining ash now.
That is true. Okay. Could I make an insight? Can I use my free insight to see how hard it'll be to hit him?
Yeah,
15.
15 will pass. You will need to hit him or to hit the control panel.
The control panel.
You will need a natural 20.
Ooh. Okay. Those are a little harder to get, you know.
Those are just a little hard.
Tiny bit.
Just a smidge.
Tiny bit.
He seems pretty banged up, right?
He is very banged up. You can tell that
Okay.
he's on his final legs. And if you would, with that insight check, I will give you for free as you're looking for that control panel. You can tell his intentions. He means to flee.
Okay. I'm gonna
in the next
try.
round.
I'm gonna attack him. Then I one have the advantage, and two, I'm gonna also try and I don't want to do lethal damage. I don't want to kill him. I want to at most
Okay.
incapacitate him. But if anything, like try and either push him off his mount or just like incapacitate him.
Okay. The way that I will do this, because you are trying to control yourself. However, the dice can still, unfortunately, you just don't always know your own strength.
Yeah.
Because you are trying to not deal lethal, if you do in fact deal lethal, I will give you one extra roll. DC is 13 in that order for you to control your ability where you keep them at 1 HP.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will unfortunately just not know your own strength and accidentally knock them.
Like, I'm okay with sending him into saving throws. I just don't want him to die immediately, you know?
Okay, sure thing.
Okay, so here we go. So, first attack, 26.
26 will hit.
Okay. And that's for 11.
11, he is still kicking in the air.
Okay, second attack.
He's at 4 health.
Oh.
Okay.
That 25 will hit.
Oh my god. Okay.
bud.
He's so dead, dude. He's at 4
bud.
health.
Yeah.
I have a +5 to my Eldritch Blast.
He's
Oh my
dead.
God.
He's dead. He's dead.
So he is sent careening from the skies down to the ground below. Would you like to roll to see if you're able to hold back? Or would you like to send him into his death saving throws? Okay.
Yeah.
So you can roll DC 13.
On insight or what is it?
No. Just a straight D20.
Oh, straight D20.
Straight D20.
Good thing I'm proficient in D20s.
Oh,
19.
Very nice. Very nice.
I love the claps.
Congratulations.
Good
love the
shit.
Okay.
We win.
Let's go!
Oh my god. Even the
Congratulations. How
music.
would you like to do this?
Wait, so he's not dead, right?
He is not dead. He falls to
Okay.
the ground. How would you like to have done this?
I
Describe
want
the final
to.
moment.
I want to. I want to shoot the first one to where it goes right past his missing arm, and then when he like looks at it, just hold up a middle finger, and then the second one hit him right in the chest and knock him out.
Hold up a middle
Oof.
finger.
The flame,
Fuck you.
oh my god. The flame almost emits from the middle finger itself, just projecting right into his chest as he gets knocked from the beast, and he falls down to the ground with a 1 HP. And you can see him in the wreckage of the beast, now broken and torn to asunder, the smoke no longer being emitted from it, and him barely holding on to his mask, as you can hear him sort of groaning from beneath one.
And then I want to immediately mind talk to Dare and be like, get the fuck away from that bomb, dude. You're standing so close to it.
Just over.
And then that's my turn.
Okay. Well, congratulations, everybody, as we now come to the looting phase, a new minigame that has been implemented into all of my D&D campaigns. Welcome to the gambling phase. We have two options for you guys here. Any retrieval units you're able to get for free. However, if you would like, you can test your luck a little bit and get something maybe a little sweeter. With any of this, you can roll just a straight D20 and you can tell me what you're going for. It can be one thing and one thing only. You will then have to do a DC check depending on how hard that thing is. Or, if you would like to try and get more than one thing, we can play a little bit of blackjack. What you'll do is you'll try and put out whatever item you are going for before each roll. You will roll one. I will roll 1 dice to the public, and I will roll 1 dice to myself. You will then roll both of your dice. If both of your dice equal higher than mine, you will bust, and you will unfortunately lose everything that you have been going for. However, you can keep going as much as you wish, as far as you think your luck can go. So, we will start with the turn order. Zinnia, you're top of the order. What would you like to do?
Holy
Are you feeling lucky?
shit!
I thought I remember.
Oh my god! No, I know. I clicked over as soon as I heard it. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. God damn. Shit. I
had that practiced for a bit. I'm glad that came off well.
No, I figured you had that speech ready. God damn. Okay. Fuck. I don't have anything that I'd want from him that I can think of.
I will say, this is a freebie first because it's the new system, but you will only be able to get your pearl back if you actively go for it. It will be a free action, but not part of this.
Oh no, I know I need to pick it up. But it's not, this doesn't count, right? Like it's not like a...
This does not count. Okay. Recovery of items, if you tell me them, will not count towards the gamble.
Okay. No, I remembered that I was gonna grab it. Should I just, can I grab that first?
Totally.
Okay. Then I'm gonna grab my pearl and put it back on my necklace.
Okay.
I can't think of anything I want from this guy though, to be fair.
If you would like to forego the gambling, then you're more than welcome to.
I kind of want to do it, but I don't know what I want. Is the problem, you see? What? Okay, what does he look like he has?
Ooh, that will require an insight check. However, if you fail this insight check, you will not be able to continue the gambling.
Ooh, Zurg, I have a question.
Yes.
If later down the line, if a character doesn't really know what they want to look for, could I ask them to help me look for something?
Say that one more time for me.
If a character doesn't know what they want to look for, kind of like what Zinnia is in right now, where she's like, I don't know what I'm looking for, could I offer her to help me look for something?
Yes, she will be allowed to either add or subtract to the blackjack rolls. The straight D20 roll, no.
Okay, go on.
I see.
She will be allowed 1d4 for any of her rolls.
Okay. Because I was going to talk to the party and be like, help me look for if he has any, like, gas canisters with that gas that he was spraying out before. Or, like, where he's, like, keeping it. Or, like, if he, just anything to do with getting my hands on his gas.
His gas?
His gas.
Oh my god.
Would that be the group?
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Mm.
Can I try to grab the grimoire?
You definitely
grimoire?
can.
Grimoire?
You would like a grimoire?
Yeah.
Would you like to roll just your base straight D20, or would you like to gamble?
I really want to try to gamble. Sounds fun, but I also feel like I will fail.
If she gambles and loses the grimoire, does that lose it for everybody in the group?
Because it is a sort of plot-related item, it will be able to survive 3 attempts.
Oh,
Or sorry,
fuck.
2 attempts. It is party size -1.
Ah, okay.
For other
Okay.
items, however, if it is called out and is not a plot-relevant item, then it will fail and sort of like disappear after 1 failed attempt.
Okay.
We might as well gamble it. We have another try.
Yeah, fuck it. Okay. Grimoire. What did I roll?
Grimoire.
Grimoire.
Okay, so I will roll 1d6 for the public to see.
Okay.
That is a 2. I will then roll 1d6 for myself. Only I can see it.
Okay. Then, what do I do?
I have now rolled my d6. I now know my number.
I can
Now
see
it is up to you. No! Ah!
There it is.
yeah,
Okay.
However, It is now up to you, Rage, to roll 2d6 for yourself and see if you come under mine. If you match it, you survive. It is
9.
only if you go above it.
9. It's high. I'm upset.
That's fine.
That is a pretty high one.
Yeah,
Ah.
there's.
Unfortunately, because of my 2,
Fuck!
I rolled a 6 as my other one.
Ah! 1 off! Bro, I'm mad.
And
That makes me
unfortunately,
upsetty.
you are unable to grab the grimoire from the machined corpse.
That's fair.
It then comes to Dare. What would you like to go for, Dare?
Well, I'd like to retrieve my 2 javelins and my dagger laser.
Got you. Also, wait a second. I'm gonna make one quick retro thing because I've seen this happen in a couple other campaigns where it's really hard to get to the 3rd round. 1st or 2nd they can sometimes get to. I'm gonna alleviate this. I'm gonna do 3d6 for myself. I'll give 1 to the public and others to myself.
Okay.
Rage, I'm gonna give you this one.
Let's fucking go!
This is me sort of like just realizing. Sorry, like just came to my head.
Oh, no,
'cause
you're
I
good.
realized like I want people to go higher and higher, but if we're
Yeah.
just both doing our d6s, it's too small of a pool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll 1 more d6 for myself. Sorry, Butler, to cut you off there.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
I rolled my other one, and you are below the limit still.
Okay.
So I'll give you the grimoire. However, I will have to re-roll mine as we go up to our next one.
Okay.
Would you like to go again?
Wait, okay, so if I eventually fail, right? If it gets to that, do I lose all the previous things I get before?
Yes.
Oh, pain. I will stop.
Okay. Then Dare. Sorry about that. We come to you. If you would like to do gambling, I will be rolling 3d6 total from now on.
Okie dokie. So yeah. So I got my 2 javelins and my dagger back, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to try to take this guy's mask. See what's underneath. Will that be possible?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
You can rip his mask off.
Woo.
That's very
you see
smart.
a couple of
Very nice,
buckles
very nice.
clasping it to his skull. You attempt to get them off. You will, because are you gambling or are you doing the base d20?
I'll gamble.
Gamble! I will give you 1d6 to the audience. Another 2. I will now roll 2d6 for myself. Okay, I got my numbers.
Okie
Is
dokie.
now-
Okay. I'm just rolling 2d6, right?
2d6, and you're seeing if you come above mine.
8.
Okay, you did not. You were able to stay
Let's
under.
go.
And you grab
oh,
yourself.
oh, wait.
You grab
You got
yourself
it.
the
You got
mask.
it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Woo.
You pull it off, and you see a head balding before you, and it's an old man of about 55.
Sheesh.
Oh.
You can see a long beard descending from his chin.
Should not be vaping at that age.
He gained health from it. It was good for him. That's why he's
That is
made it to
true.
that age.
Because of his smoking.
Smoky.
However, you succeed on your first gamble. Would you like to gamble again?
I don't think there's anything else I'd want from him.
His halberd.
Hmm?
His halberd.
He does have a halberd.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll try to take his halberd.
Ooh,
Okay.
is the mask a 1 fail or 2 fail type of?
It is a 1 fail. The only 2
Okay.
fail you had. There's only 1 plot relevant item to every fight.
Oh, okay. I see. I
and
see.
That was the grimoire in this case.
Okay, and if I lose this one, everything, or I lose the mask as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
No. I think the mask is more,
More important.
yeah,
Smart.
more important than
Yeah.
the. getting a new weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understandable. Well, then you were able to get yourself the mask, and we come next to Truth.
Okay. Here we go. Wait, you said it was my turn, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I've two questions. One,
Uh-huh.
are we 100% sure that the smoke that he was emitting, at least like the big 40-foot circle one, that came from the grimoire?
No, that came from the bird.
That came from the bird.
Mhm.
The thing that
Okay.
came from the grimoire was the raining ash, which it is still raining ash all around you.
Okay, and then the mask that Dare took. Are we sure whether like he was just able to heal himself from the smoke, or it was like the mask that was making him heal from the smoke?
That is up to you. What is your interpretation? What did you see?
Okay, fair enough. Can I use my? I don't know if this would work or if this falls into this category, but for looting, I was gonna try and see if we could salvage like the bird and use the bird, like his
You would
mechanical
like to salvage
bird.
the bird and use the bird. Are you salvaging its parts, or are you trying to make sure that it's operational and can be used by yourself?
So in a perfect world, I would like to use it to like ride it and produce smoke from it. If I can't produce, if it seems broken enough, I would at least try to figure out how it's producing smoke.
You were trying to figure out how you can take it from him as he's, sort of dead on the floor, move it and try and see if it is able to even be operated. Or
Yes.
if in this attempt, as you go for it, if it is so broken that it will not be able to be used. That is what we'll be figuring out. The fact
Yeah.
that you'll actually be able to use it will be a longer venture and might
Okay.
require some work depending on the role.
Okay,
But
that makes sense.
this is just to see if you can even sort of salvage it from the wreckage.
Yeah, because the biggest thing for me is not like getting the mount; it's mostly getting the smoke. But yeah, okay. So what
Totally.
should I roll?
Which path would you like to go down? Would you like the D20, or would you like to play some blackjack with me?
Okay. Would my mask affect either one of those rolls?
Nope. This is
Okay.
a minigame all into its own. There is a
Okay.
mask that doesn't affect this minigame, but you have not come across it.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll choose blackjack.
Okay, blackjack. I will give 1d6 to the audience. Another 2. My god, this is fucking rigged.
Yeah, Zurg, it's fucking rigged.
And I will roll 2d6 for myself to see. I have rolled my d6. It is now up to you. Roll 2d6 to the world.
Oh,
Good roll.
Good
Let's
low
go.
rolls. You're able to stay underneath, and the bird is in fact intact.
Oh.
Would you now? This is a case where you can try and get more out of this by continuing your blackjack.
So
The more times you roll against me, you can get that bird in more working order and understand more of how it works.
So the way that I understand this is that I keep my 2 rolls and you keep your 3 rolls, and then you roll a 4th and I roll a 3rd.
I will keep my. So this is going to alternate.
Okay.
I'm going to keep my 3 dice for this next round,
Uh-huh.
and we'll roll another 2d6. They will not be added, but it will be a fresh roll. Then
Okay.
I will roll 4d6, and you will roll 3d6. Then we stay for one more fresh roll against my stayed roll. Continue on ad nauseum.
Okay, so if I went the next tier, I'd have to roll a whole new 3d6 or a whole
You
new
will roll
2d6.
2d6.
Okay.
You roll 2d6 against my current 3d6. You feeling lucky?
Man.
Yeah, feeling lucky.
I'm trying to see if you were bluffing or not, with
I
saying
rolled a
that this
2.
yeah, but
Only
then
a
you were
2
like
shown
this
in the
game
eyes,
is
so That's
rigged.
pretty low.
Well, it's
Meaning-
because each one has been a 2 that he's shown to everyone else.
Oh,
the
that's
other is
why.
not necessarily. Yeah.
I thought it was off of your okay.
No, it doesn't necessarily mean the other ones are low, but
That's
it also
true.
Yeah.
doesn't mean that it's high. It just
I will
it doesn't
take
mean
my
anything.
1 and a 2 as a sign that that is the best luck I'm
Are you
gonna have
lucky?
with this game. No,
Ah,
I'm gonna sit where I'm sitting.
can't convince people to go to round 2 with me. Fuck.
It's because we have things we want, and I don't want to
Yeah.
lose them.
Ah.
Ugh.
Don't worry, Zurg. I promise. Next time I'll keep going.
Well, depending
I
on the
just have
things.
such a big plan brewing right now that I just don't want to mess it up by being greedy.
That's the problem. Is like we don't want to mess it up because greed.
Yeah.
That's
Would
what
ruin it.
I want to tempt your greed though. That was this whole gambling mini game I had cooped up to be like, I want them to indulge in their greed and see how far they can get.
Oh
The
my
player's
gosh.
sins will be their debt. Wait, they're not doing it.
Aww.
Literally, that's what happened.
Aww.
Ah, they'll continue. Oh, they're not continuing. They're just taking their first winnings and leaving.
And
Like a
die.
casino where they win one hand, and I'm like, good. They're addicted. Oh, wait, they're cashing out. Fuck. They're taking their
We're-
drinks and running.
Zurg, we're the exact opposite of how you were in Vegas.
Yeah, you are.
We're learning from your mistake at Vegas.
It was so good though. God
Oh
damn
my
it.
God.
Oh well.
Zurg, there's always next time.
Oh. Okay,
There's
so
always next time.
now that I have possession of the crow riding the raven, or like the raven, is smoke machines. Is that a part of the stuff that I have to fix?
Yes. You
Okay.
will have to spend time fixing it, and you will have to
Okay.
spend time analyzing it to see if you even understand this weird machination. If you had
Yes.
levels in Artificer, it would be easier. However, you do not.
It's okay. I don't need those when I kept the creator alive. Interrogation, interrogation, interrogation.
Oh my God.
If you do interrogate, that can make things easier if he does spill his information. However, in other instances for this, you will not. It will either take lots and lots of time, or you can try and speed up that time with some d20s.
Makes sense.
And they will use which check did I have set for that? Either a history check to see if you know some of the history of the realm, or what was the other one? Investigation to see if you can figure out how this machine works. Those are the two that I had it set to if you want to speed things up. Basically, depending on the complexity of what you were trying to do, for instance, if you were trying to figure out how to fix the entire bird so you could ride it, would be a harder task than taking the smoke canisters off and weaponizing them, you know? So each of those, depending on the complexity of what you tell me you're trying to do, will take a certain amount of in-game time. I put them into weeks.
Okay, that makes sense.
Cool. So who would like, you guys have all gotten your stuff? The Corporal Noir is sitting there, dazed himself. Would you guys like to talk amongst yourselves with some of your newfound possessions, or would you like to talk to him?
I would like
Before
to tie him up first,
Yeah,
and then we can talk as a group.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. You tie him up as the ashen rain is not the only thing to darken the sky. As the sun sets, and you come to your campfire.
Zinnia, you want to wave that thing up in the air and try and stop the ash?
Can I flip through the book and see if there's anything I recognize or can read?
Ooh. Okay. What are you looking for? So you're looking for things that you would recognize.
Well, I'm looking. Can I read the grimoire, like the pages within the language?
Okay. So you notice, first off, that this is in fact written in a foreign language.
Okay.
Let me check your languages really quickly to see if you are able to understand it. You can understand Common, Druidic, and Infernal. So no, this is a foreign language to you. However, if you give me a history check, DC 15, you might have seen some of these writings before. You pass.
Hey, let's
You
go.
notice that this is the language of Zurunta up in the northwest, a technologically advanced society that merges both magic and science into unspeakable horrors that they unleash upon the world. They sort of care for progress first, moral second. And you can tell from a couple of the writings in here, you might not be able to get all the information, but you've definitely seen the mad scrawlings of various thaumaturges in the past who have written similar. And a couple of words stick out to you. Invasion, war, deceit. Get ready for the attack to be sprung. And you see a date in there, currently, I'm just going to use real months and dates here because I could have made a system, but I'm like,
That's a
people
lot.
just, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's going to remember that. It is currently November 8th. And
Okay.
you see in the date there written next to the invasion, November 30th. And you see next to that invasion, scrawled in common, the Vendegian Empire will fall. We will take back our land, and we will slay one of the Veil Lords.
Okay.
Throughout the rest of the book, you see various plans of war, various incantations of magic, and various interesting schematics for ways that they can inflict pain or take over towns. You notice in there also odd sketches of various monsters and beasts you haven't even seen before. Something called a false hydra that is
Oh,
being
no.
prepared seemingly
Oh.
I hate it here.
en masse.
I hate it
The
here.
one shot
Yeah,
took
the one
place in the
shot.
World Rage. The things
I
you saw
hate
in there,
you.
the one shot.
Beautiful.
I hate it
if you saw the
here.
current one that happened, some of the Grimoires seems to have been affected by some events of a certain trio of adventurers.
Ah, fucking
um,
damn it.
It seems that there are plans by the Zuruntan, the Kingdom of Zurunta, to grow false hydras en masse and deploy them under the cover of night to these cities, unsuspecting, in the Vendegian Empire. And then when everything is set, you notice that one of the ways to get rid of false hydras is smoke and ash.
The
you
way
notice
to
that
get
in the
rid of
corners of-
false hydra?
Yes, it seems that they have a natural aversion to smoke and ash. Not fire, but smoke and ash. You also notice in the corners of these books is a different name written in there. Not of a Corbeau Noir, not of any name you've really heard of before. It is written in another language, so you can barely parse it out. But it seems to say, make me 1d20.
Okay.
Just a straight d20 check.
Okay. D20.
Oh,
Nice.
Give me it! Give me the info!
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Give me all of it!
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I need to. Where is
Shit, I need a new page. God damn it. Okay. This
You
is fine.
notice in here a sketch, seemingly written or drawn in vain, and a name next to it that matches the names on the beginning of the journal or the grimoire. It is a name called Percidol de Stroud. And you see a sketch of this man.
Oh,
That's
kitty!
familiar.
He's so cute! I like him. That's
And
a cute
written in
one.
there, under his sketch, reads the very simple phrase, "All of it will be mine."
Okay.
Other than that, you see just more various descriptions of war, various schematics and blueprints, and small summoning spells for things like cleanup spells, like this Ashen Rainstorm, or this Ash Storm that would sort of clean up the Hydras when he's done with them.
Okay.
With something like this, you could know that if nothing is done with it, war will be broken out. And not just a war, but a genocide against a certain peoples to the west of Bredor.
Okay. Oh my god, my pen just died.
Zurg, I have a question.
Pain.
That door that we walked into that took us to like the capital or whatever.
Yes,
What was the name of that city again?
Brador.
Alpuluk.
Oh no, Apollo.
Yeah.
Alpula. Okay. So that city wasn't mentioned in any of this.
That city was not mentioned in this.
Okay. And that city is very
Alpuluk,
far.
Alpuluk
Like-
is still in Bredor.
Uh huh.
but it is far from you guys.
Okay.
You
Okay,
guys
makes
are
sense.
in the sort of like just shy of the center. You guys are more in like the eastern part of the country, and the Vendegian Empire lays in the west.
Okay. I see.
Okay. Okay. Can I first? Is there? So you said there were summoning spells for the Ash Rain.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see how to get rid of the Ash Rain? Like how to make it stop?
Ah, yes, there is a clearing spell for the Ash Rain written
Okay.
in there. It's a simple incantation,
Okay.
and it can be spoken at will.
Okay. Can I?
Who's will?
Mine,
The
whore.
reader's will.
You know her.
Can I cast a spell?
Yes. As you recite the incantation written in the grimoire, you notice the skies clear up. The ash stop falling.
Okay. Can I then grab Truth and be like, hey, there's a lot in this grimoire that is not so good.
I look at the book. Do I understand the writings?
Ooh, would you like to understand? Let's check your languages.
Only celestial and common.
Loser.
Unfortunately.
What are your languages?
not-
I'm pretty sure it's the same. fucking-
Losers.
Listen,
haha.
I'm not meant
Dare
to
can
be
speak
reading.
celestial and common as well.
Ousted.
Hey, all I'm
You
saying
cannot.
is Derek has no need to read.
Dare doesn't need to read. Dare only smash. Unfortunately,
Oh no.
you cannot understand what's in here. You can, however, roll a history check, DC 15, to see if you have seen anything like this in the past.
Love to see it. 15.
Loser.
Oh, 15. I said 15, so you will pass that. Just like Zinnia, you two have come across your fair share of deranged thaumaturges thinking that they could take over the world, and have seen various grimoires, maybe not being able to understand the language, but have definitely caught up a couple of the same markings in the same kinds of places. A world domination here, a way to kill babies and slaughter infants over there. And you're able to pick up a couple of the words. It's only when Rage starts, or Zinnia starts flipping through the pages, that you also see the scrawlings of that certain tabaxi of royal nature, as well as the sketches of a white face grinning from cheek to cheek, where its eyes are only scribbles of black, voids and pits descending into the abyss.
Oh wow. Wait. You said the cat's eyes kind of read like that?
No. There's a different sketch of the false Hydra in this case.
Okay.
Whatever it is, it's one of the few things that's been drawn and then painted in white. It's grinning
Okay.
from cheek to cheek, a wide, evil, inhumane grin. And where its eyes are scribbled pits of darkness, an abyss where only holes of nothingness peek out of.
I just turn the page and just go, I've looked in enough eyes today. I don't want to.
That's true.
I don't want to piss off anything else. Yeah, no, this doesn't look too good. But I mean, on the bright side, we have a spell that really just creates the one thing these fuckers are scared of. So
Can I just? I think Truth. We need to do something. I don't know. It seems like a lot. I think Zarunta is trying to somehow do like a whole genocide on the Vendegian Empire in like 3 weeks. So
Zurg, how would I like the Veil Lords?
The Veil
Wanna hit them?
Lords,
Yeah,
Third
their
those.
hand.
gods
right?
manifest. The Veil
Okay.
Lords set up this world. And the
Mhm.
Veil Lords are the exact people that the Smile has told you if should ever a chance come to strike at.
Oh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I
But
thought.
they are not the people of this world. And in
Mhm.
fact, the Veil Lords are considered the caretakers, for they are the gods manifest. They have been time around since immemorial, and the countries that exist, the societies that thrive, would not be here were it not for the Veil Lords setting them up. You may have conflicted feelings towards the Veil Lords, but it's up to you on how you feel about the people. But in terms of your dark patron, the Smile, the Veil Lords are a great enemy.
I
And it
kind
seems
of
one of them is going to be attacked in 3 weeks' time.
And are you all right? That is a lot of aggression and anger taken out on a big group of people, and that book is very dangerous if given into the wrong hands. But I think it's just something that we can make our way over there, but I don't know if it concerns us too much.
Okay. I mean, they're trying to use false Hydra somehow by growing them? Question mark?
Would you like to do an investigation check to see how they are grown?
Yes.
Okay, feel
That
free to
sounds
do an investigation.
weird
DC
as
11 to read the script.
19.
19. False hydras are grown in a very unfortunate way. You take an aborted fetus
Oh no.
and you slice off the upper part of it and you attach it to a host collection of worms via magic thaumaturgical means. A couple of other unchoice ingredients are added in there as well that I will keep out of this for the sake of the stream and everything. But it is sort of an amalgamation of various destroyed horrors before their given time. And once all collected is stored in the ground. It gestates for a small period of time before it eventually digs itself up to the ground above. And once it does, it sings out a soft song. A song that you can't hear consciously, but attracts you subconsciously. First, it starts with small forest creatures, maybe a rabbit, some small rodents or squirrels. And after it is feasted upon a couple, its song grows ever so louder and ever so more incessant before it starts taking on boars, bears, and various predators of the forest. Once it has finally had enough of its fill and its belly has swollen the dirt beneath it, and it then digs more tunnels as it finds the nearest civilization of sentience it can find. For it is when it reaches maturity that it realizes eating the existence of mere forest creatures with no sentience isn't enough. And instead, it would rather wipe out memories of those who can think and those who do have connections to others. And that is how a false hydra is grown.
Do I notice the discomfort on Zinnia's face as she's reading this, or is she just kind of like just sitting there with a straight face?
That is up to Zinnia.
No, just full scrunch face.
Full.
I just
Yeah.
think to myself,
Just
okay,
do.
well, she's at least a little bit of a person, not too much of a maniac. I try and like close the book and kind of take it from her hand slowly, just noticing that she's super uncomfortable with it, and just be like, I think that's enough reading for you today. I don't know if that's the best thing for you to fall asleep to right after. But I can think of something a little bit more fun to kind of take your mind off of it. And I point to the tied up crow.
Oh.
And then I hand Zinnia a knife. And I go, we are going to get some information out of him.
Okay, can I just like...
Before that page gets closed for you, sorry, there's one last page you do see.
Oh god, okay.
It's not as
Grotesque.
grotesque as the others, but you notice that the false hydra had been tested once before on its own people in the kingdom of Zurunta,
Oh.
The test unfortunately ended in failure, as the false Hydra was defeated by a trio of heroes that Destroud personally decries as horrible filth that got in the way of his grand design and his vengeance upon a town that he hated and was willing to see be burned as a test subject before its grand departure into the Vendegian Empire. And you notice 3 names scrawled in there, sort of like a hit list, a hate list, if you would. And those names are, and you can ask me the writings for these later, but Asias, Awa Awa,
Wow.
and Calliope. And you notice 3 sketches in there of those people on his hate list. And just a second, I will pull them up. You notice under Awa Awa, you notice under Asias, and you notice, well, not enough space, but you notice Calliope. Has some sketches in here. That is one final thing you see before Truth sort of closes the book for you. Is these 3 adventurers that were able to defeat the false Hydra in its beginning test experiment in the Zuruntan Empire. And they note that they have gone south, that Percival Destroud has been tracking them, and they are currently on their way to the Grand Duchy of Kanaklev.
On the way to the... Okay, so south... Hold on. Going
I'll leave these up for a little bit
south.
for people to see. Because
Going
if
to
there's some
the
certain people watching from a
Grand-
different campaign, they might notice some familiar faces.
Grand Duchy...
Where would that be?
Wait, Grand
in,
Duchy of what? Sorry.
Kanaklev.
Kanaklev.
where would that be in like relation to us? Do we know? Or would
That would
Zinnia
be west of you. For Zinnia,
West
this
of
would be
us?
extremely important because right across the bay from Sandpoint is the coast of the Grand Duchy, the only nation in the world to have discovered boats.
Whoo! Okay. Oh, pain. My notes are getting messy. Across from Sandpoint. Okay. Okay, and that's west of us? Did you say?
Yeah.
That is southwest of you.
Southwest.
The way to get to it from your place would either be to make your way all the way back to Sandpoint and get a boat back there, or to go west into the Vendegian Empire and then south into the Grand Duchy, because it is a peninsula country.
Okay.
If it helps for this, I can pull up the world map for you.
Yes.
You said, did Truth notice anything written about Kinnicleth? Or was it just Zinnia?
In this case, you would need to make me a roll because your investigation wasn't high enough. At first, you just were able to understand the language.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. If it goes for another roll, then I won't make it because I'm not actively looking for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
For you guys, just to make this quickly enough, I'm gonna share my screen really quickly for you guys.
If you have the map and you drop it into the D&D campaign, I could just pin it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because then we can just always have it.
There you go.
Yeah, let's go.
What
Very nice.
is this?
Pin.
So that is.
Alright, so...
You guys are currently right where you see that O is in Bredor.
Yeah.
That is where you guys are.
Okay, so it's a bit of a walk.
pretty far away.
It's a bit of a walk if you want to try and get to the Grand Duchy, but it is possible if you go through the Vendegian Empire, or to try and make your way to one of the port towns and hop a quick ship over over there.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
But that is the quick thing that you notice before Truth hands you a little knife, and you see a dazed, tied up old man before you.
Okay,
I
can I
need
just
to
like...
maybe spill some information.
Alright, can I just be like, you're right, and then I'll just put the grimoire away, like in my bag. Be like, well, go through this later.
Mhm.
Go through it more later. Like making a mental note to avoid that page next time.
Dog
Very
to the
smart.
page is a do not go back here.
Yeah, like a definitely do not read again. Thank you, pass. Okay, alright. I guess we'll go up to the dude. Is he awake?
He is just coming to.
Nice.
Perfect.
Perfect timing.
Good.
Yeah, so I just want to get really close up to his face for when he wakes up.
Okay. As he comes to, you hear him groan. And if anyone else would like to do any other action, let me know now, because that is where we'll leave off for today.
Poggers.
Can I
Very
just
nice.
can I just like stand behind Truth, like waving with the knife in my hand with a giant grin on my face? Hi!
As this old man comes to, he sees before him, encompassing the entire right field of his vision, Truth staring daggers through him, and right behind him, a certain tiefling in the glow of the campfire light, waving a dagger that gets glinted by the campfire's light. With a smile, almost just as sharp as the knife itself. With a quick, hey there.
Hey there.
Good morning!
And all you hear is a,
Yay.
as the scene fades to black. And that's where we'll end for today.